So we're weekend guests at this beautiful country estate, and I put together a little cheese and charcuterie. And I thought, why not add the caprese on a stick? So I made caprese on a stick last week for a party, and it was such a big hit that I thought I would share it with you. It's so simple, even a kid could do it. First thing we're going to do is cut our tomatoes right in half. Either cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes. Yellow tomatoes would be beautiful. Anything that's small and bite-sized. Now the best way to season the tomatoes and take away some of the water in them is to put some rock salt on a paper towel and simply lay your tomatoes face down, the open side that we just cut, onto the salt. Just for about 5 minutes until all of that moisture gets drained out and the salt will flavor your tomato. Next thing you want to do is trim some mozzarella. It's approximately the same size as the tomato. Now, mozzarella occasionally is wet, so it's a good idea after you cut it to just take a paper towel and pick up some of that moisture, just like we did with the tomatoes. Then we're going to count out as many basil leaves as there are tomatoes. We're going to use those to wrap around the mozzarella. If it's a long leaf, you can cut it and wrap the mozzarella. These happen to be the perfectly tiny little petite sizes. The other thing I like to do is take some fresh pesto, which we make ourselves, or you could buy it, and just give it a little touch to the top of your mozzarella. This will just give a little extra flavor to the caprese. I like to use little bamboo skewers, but I happen to have these frilly toothpicks and they seem to be festive enough for what we're doing. Stab the top half of a tomato, stab your mozzarella, slip on the basil, and add the other half of the mozzarella. And that is the beginning of our caprese on a stick. Tomato, mozzarella, basil, tomato. Mozzarella, tomato, and basil. It's perfect for a party. It stays fresh for hours. It's delicious and vegetarian.